Hey everyone, welcome back to Lori's Boston Found, where thrifted is the new black. My name is Lori and I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark and on eBay. I have a nice, really nice haul for you today. Spent a little more money than I typically do, but I found some fantastic things. I went to 3 different stores. I spent about $280, and you are not gonna wanna miss this. If you like exciting haul videos with great brands, hit that thumbs up button and hold on because I am coming at you with a great haul today. Oh my gosh, it actually, I got that recyclable bag and I'll tell you, it felt like Christmas with some of the stuff that I was able to pick up yesterday. I went sourcing with Daniela, who is my podcast partner. You can follow Daniela on Instagram under Ivy and Blush Bottega, and she is also here on YouTube. Daniela took the drive up from Rhode Island to go sourcing. We have a couple spots that we love to hit, so we hit 3 places and we did fantastic. So I got more Doc Martens, I got some great shoes, so let's just jump into it. If you do like reseller content, then you stumbled upon the right place. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you found me. I release videos like twice a week. I used to do every Wednesday and Sunday, but I've gotten a little more chill on my schedule. The holidays are approaching, my kids are coming home from college, and so I didn't want to be married to the Wednesday, Sunday. So I'm filming this the day after the election. We still don't know who our president is. Congrats to everybody who voted. All of our votes really mattered this year. We'll see how the results come out. Hopefully, if you need a break from all the election coverage, you are checking out my video. And I just brought everything in and processed it, put it into my spreadsheet, so I was just raring to go. When I do come home from the thrift store, the very first thing I do, I may be disorganized in a lot of things, but I'm pretty good about coming home, entering things into a very simple spreadsheet that I just designed for myself. And all I record on my spreadsheets are the size of the item and then the item description and category. So like I just give the brand, what it is, and then what I paid for it. I did that right away. All the stuff is here and ready to go. So I did get 31 items for that 275-ish. I don't have my receipts in front of me. I think I spent $113 at the first store, like $74, $75 at the second store, and then $86 at the third store, which brings my cost of goods to about $8.70 for this haul. You will see the things that I paid up for. I think they are all well worth it. My normal cost of goods is $5, so I'll share with you what I paid for things as we go along, and I hope you really enjoy it. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you like reseller content. It really means so much to me, and I would love for you to be part of my reselling journey and part of my community here. We have a lot of fun here. I share it all with you. I share my ups and my downs, my wins, my cost of goods. I think I'm what you would consider an oversharer. I do like to share a lot of information with my audience, so yeah, I hope you'll join me. There are a lot of plastic bags, so I don't want to be crinkling the whole video. Okay, should we start with shoes? Because shoes are always an exciting thing for me, and today was no exception. I'm gonna start with my favorite pick of the day. It's what I spent the most money on, and I think what's gonna make me the most money in return, and that is this cool pair of Doc Martens. So if you watched my last video or a couple videos ago, I've been on a Doc Marten kick. I've been looking for them. I'm getting myself a pair for Christmas, and I'm buying Angie a pair. Like, I'm just in the zone with Doc Martens. So I found these at a store and they were marked up to $40. And in this particular store, they only put 1 shoe out at a time. So I just grabbed it and threw it in my cart, and I said, I'll think about it later. So when it got to the point in the day when Daniela and I were running comps, I couldn't figure out what this was. So for those of you who don't know, there is a thing called Google Lens. It takes pictures of items and actually shows you oftentimes exactly what that item is. So I had no idea how to describe this. They are super rare. Some people have these marked for $549. I'm pretty confident I'll get at least $150. If I'm having a really good day, I'll get more like $250 or $300. Artwork is crazy. There's the little price that I paid, $39.99. And I wasn't sure, you know, that's why I grabbed them right away. If you're ever unsure about something, just put it in your cart and figure it out later, because the worst thing is missing something. Like if I hadn't grabbed these and then they were sold The soles are like new. They are in such fantastic condition. The only thing is I don't know the size, but I know there's a way to figure out the size because it's been rubbed off. I would say it's like a men's 10 or 11. Look this up and see who did this artwork. I feel like I should know that. I feel like it would be the cultured thing to do. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. There is a museum series from Doc Martens. Our ongoing artist series continues, this time featuring, and then they're talking, this is what's on their current website, but it kind of goes through the years and shows what they've done for artwork. So this is part of that. So that's good. That's definitely a key word that I'll use is museum series. What's also cool about these, I'm just reading this as I'm filming. Bosch, B-O-S-C-H, the first in our artist series. This micro collection is based on The Garden of Earthly Delights by Dutch painter. The Pascal Hellboot features a world of eternal damnation thanks to temptation and evil, while the Pascal Heaven shoe highlights light, love, and the benefits of eternal life. That is really cool. So that's the history of this boot, and I'm so excited to have it in my possession. So yeah, this is gonna be a great sale. I was pumped about that. Or on the subject of Doc Martens, I also picked up these Docs at a different location. I paid $29.99 for these, so $30. So Doc Martens were $70 of my budget, and I only spent like $275, $280 in total. So this was a lot of what I paid for today. So my cost on other fronts were much less, but this is like a Baroque pattern, almost like a damask. They're purple and they have this like gold pattern on them, and it's kind of worn in some of the areas, but these are also in fantastic condition. I think these are a size 9. I'm gonna probably price these around that $100, $125 mark. Between my sales of the 2 Doc Martens, that should pay for this entire haul. So I go to this one store that has a dollar section in the back of their store. Last time I was there, I found Saint John, and I was joking with Daniela and I said, this place has Saint John and I don't think it sells very well because I found it here in the back of the store for $1. So we enter through the back of the store and I always go right to the dollar thing. And again, I found Saint John today. I'll show you that later, but in that same section, I just grabbed things for $1. Even if it looks like I can only flip it for $20, I will grab it because I can either send it to ThredUp or just list it low. It's almost like the bins. It's cheaper than the bins because it's $1. So anyways, I got these Clark Mules. I think these are a size 8 if I'm not mistaken, and they just have this distressed red and black paint, which I think is really cool. I'll probably list those for like $32 and they'll probably sell somewhere between $25 and $30 or $20 and $25. But not bad for $1. I also grabbed these and I almost didn't because they're such a dated style, but then I decided, again, they're $1. Maybe I could send these to ThredUp, but these are just like a really pretty heel. They're in fantastic condition. They are a size 8 medium, and these are Donald Pliner. One of those brands that, unless you have a really great style, it doesn't do typically well. I don't think I would have even bought these for $4, but for $1, sure, I will take you home with me, Donald. Not the other Donald, these, and see what they go for. These I picked up just on style, and then when I ran the comps, they were fantastic. So this store where I buy these shoes, if they're not marked up like the Doc Martens are, they're just $4.99, and I loved this. Kind of reminded me of just like an Everlane or just like a Lagan look kind of a shoe with this pleating, the cinching in the front, and I loved this green and the gathering in the back, and they are like brand new. So the brand is called Chocolate Blue, and the comps on these were really, really nice. And it also, I can tell that these were probably marked up at one point, but if they don't sell within a period of time, the store just puts them with the regular shoes. I think my timing was just good on these because I got these for $4.99. These are gorgeous shoes. I would probably list these for like $65. I think they retail for $120. The comps were really good. Okay, this was another shoe that I paid up for. I don't know that I've ever had Jimmy Choos in my closet. So I was like, well, why the heck not? Would I not buy these? And Daniela got a really beautiful pair of Jimmy Choos too. She paid up a little more for hers. Hers were like a classic black patent leather, so she'll probably do better with hers. But mine were $14.99. I can see that at one point they were $19.99. They started the markdown process, but they were flats, which actually attracted me because I just think in this world right now of casualness, it's kind of nice to have some flats, and I thought they were beautiful for the fall. So they're a combination of suede and patent leather, and they're this beautiful chocolate brown. They're in great condition. They are size 41, which I believe is like a size 10, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, I'll probably list these for $75, $80 to $100. Some of the Jimmy Choo comps are ridiculous. With any of these designer shoes, it's kind of hit or miss. So I haven't looked up comps on these. I think I saw one pair sell for $85 for these. So that would be amazing. So maybe I'll list them around 100. I don't know. Have you sold Jimmy Choo? Do you have good luck with them? I'm pretty excited to have Jimmy Choo in my closet. These boots I paid up for, but I bought them for myself because I love them. These are new without tag, I would venture to say. They are brand new. They're just Sam Edelman. They're a size 9. I paid $24 for these. They might be a little big, but I'm hoping they fit because I'm obsessed with them. And I love everything about the color. The heel isn't too crazy, so I could tolerate these. Like I'm going out to dinner with my girlfriends tonight. These would be great with like a chunky sweater and jeans or whatever. So love these, size 9. If they're too big for me, you will see them in my closet and I will have to price them high so I can make my money back on those. I had a very good shoe day. All right, these are just Coach and I loved them, and they're not perfect, but I thought they were so cute. These are called the Sloane Heel, and they have like a little bit of variation in the leather, and I think that's by design. And then the heel has the signature C's on it, which I don't mind. I'm not a big like Coach signature person, and there's a little bit of, there are a couple flaws in the heel, but beautiful. And these again were just $4.99. They're called the Sloane. I'll probably price them at about $50 and keep them there for a while, but I expect they'll sell around $30, $30 to $40. Besides the Doc Martens, these were my biggest thrill of the day in the dollar section. These were just laying like this on the bottom shelf. And I'll start by saying they have like a little imperfection here and here, but they're beautiful and they were narrow. And my first thought when I looked at these boots, I thought, oh, they're probably like a 9 West, right? Or Franco Sardo, like something cute. But I was just grabbing stuff because things were $1. These were just a classic pair of boots, so I grabbed them. Got home, whole day was great, had a great day. I start running comps. I can't see anything on the bottom. I see this very like blurred out, I don't even know if you'll be able to see. I go to see what they are, and it's very hard to see because there's no zipper or anything. So the brand, which honestly meant nothing to me. I'm learning brands every single day. The brand is called Le Fleur Randall, and these wedge boots retail for $695. And they're like a celebrity blogger favorite, which also has heightened their popularity. Oh, there's like a little thing on the toe here too. So they're not perfect. They're not perfect. They're not gonna be like $250 shoes, but I am pretty confident I can get $100 for these boots. And I could not believe that the retail was $695 and they were just thrown in the $1 rack at the store. So the third store that we went to, I love shopping at because it's a curated collection. They do take nice things. All of the money goes towards the elderly in the community, which I love. The woman who works there is the sweetest human. I love to support this shop, but they have very limited hours. So oftentimes when I go shopping in this town, I miss this store because they're closed, but I didn't miss it today. So those were such a huge score. And these I was really excited about. I thought that these were super cute. They were on the floor or like on the bottom shelf. And so I looked really quickly and all I saw was this, and I said, hey, I know that logo. So these are, if you're not familiar with this brand, you absolutely should be. They are John Fluvog shoes. I've sold a couple of their shoes before. This is a great company. I don't know how this particular style will do. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I paid $16 for these, and they have like a leather sole. They're so beautifully constructed. They're like almost, they feel like a flannel shirt, and I love this green for the holidays. And I actually picked up a green blazer, an Alice and Olivia blazer at the same store. John Fluvog, love this brand. So that's it for shoes. I got 2 handbags. This brand I have purchased and sold before. I now realize there's a great following for this. This company is out of Berlin. It's Libeskind. Am I saying that wrong? Libeskind. I actually went to the Pronounce website and it was pronounced different ways. But anyways, it's a German brand, made in Berlin. There was a little bit of discoloration on the back here, and so this only ended up costing $2. The storage in this bag is really amazing for the size of the bag. This seems like a great everyday bag, and I do have the name of this. I did write it down if anybody is interested. It's called the Kalista Bag, and it's like a grayish color, and it's a crossbody, so super practical bag. Their leather is beautiful. It's pebbled leather, so yeah, I was happy about that. And then this bag I paid up for. I think this is gorgeous. This is such a me bag, and this is a Marc Jacobs bag with the turnkey here. It's just this gorgeous tote in like more of like a burnt orange. If you watched my last video and you saw my what sold video, I had a bag returned to me that was a fry bag that somebody claimed was burnt orange. This to me is burnt orange. What I sold and got returned was cognac. But anyways, this is in stunning, beautiful condition. It has the Marc Jacobs name on the inside. Just a lovely fall bag. I'm paid $20 for this. Such a beautiful tote. I'm obsessed with it. All right, let's jump into the clothes now. Got some fun brands today, as always. So this is a vintage piece that I hemmed and hawed over, but I'm so happy I decided to bring it home. Not because I think it's gonna be huge money, just because I love it. It is 52% mohair with like acrylic and polyester, but it's Paul et Duffier. This is a vintage brand. Look at this piece. It is a gray sweater, and there's very subtle metallic, like bronze metallic flecks in it, and it's oversized and it has pockets. So I'm just gonna bring this close to you so you can see how gorgeous this is. I mean, if you're like allergic to wool, this is not the sweater for you, but this is fantastic. It's a medium, but I would say that this runs a little on the larger size, and it's got little front pockets here that just go down here. So I'm gonna list this for $50. This is a great vintage piece, and hoping to get about $40 for it. Some of the comps on that brand did very well. This is another sweater that I picked up. I think this was just at the normal price in the first stop, at my first stop. So this was $5.99, and this is a Prana cardigan sweater, and I love the hem of this, and it is also a size large. I really like this rose color. Prana is a very solid brand for me. It's very consistent. I like to pick it up. I paid $5.99 for it. I'll probably list it at $45. And when I come home and I start doing my research, I take screenshots right on my laptop of some of these items, and then I draft them right away. So when I'm looking up style numbers, lunchtime, the boys are gonna get chatty. It's really a time saver. As I'm doing intake and writing things down on my spreadsheet, I start researching right there in the moment. So I got that, I take my cover shot. If it's on a website, I will take the description, the fabric content, and all of that and copy and paste it, switch up the words a little bit. For me, I like to do my listings in like a bullet point fashion, and then I have a draft so that today, after I'm done filming this, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna photograph everything. And I think out of the 31 items, I did 12 drafts yesterday because I just found information that I needed. That's just a little tip, at least on my own process and how I do it. This was in the dollar section, and I picked this brand up recently, and I paid like $5 for it, and I thought I had never picked it up before, but I had. It just hasn't sold yet. The brand is called Cut Loose. Not like best brand ever. A quilted vest, but what I did notice is that this was marked medium. I guess it's medium because it's a little tight for me in the chest, but really, really cute, and it was in the dollar section. This is like a Lag & Look brand. It's not like finding like a higher end Lag & Look. It's not Flax, for example. It doesn't do well for me like Flax does, but still, oh no, it is a size large. It is a large, that makes sense, but it's still tight for me. Bummer. I personally love vests in the fall. You know, if I'm not ready for like a big bulky jacket, so it's fun to just put a vest on. This is like a charcoal gray, super cute. I'll probably list that for $35 for a $1 investment. We'll see how it does. This I got at that same store. It is a Lululemon Scuba hoodie, and this was a limited edition Scuba hoodie called the Tencel ruching. So there's all this like fabric that it has the ruching. There's the Lululemon logo there. I didn't run the comps on this in the store, but just looking at it, I knew that this was some sort of like a special edition Scuba. And black is just a very classic color. I think it will move well. So that's kind of the look from the front, and then the back. So I paid $15 for this. I'm probably gonna list this around $85. There are a couple listed over $100. I'm looking at this and feeling like it might be a little bit worn as far as the color. Like it's a little lighter. It's a little dulled black, so I didn't want to price it at that $100 mark, but hopefully I'll get between $60 and $75 for that. This was the Alice and Olivia jacket. I'm not really drawn to the color green, but I loved, where are my John Fluvogs? I loved these Fluvogs, and I just thought, I mean, this is really cute. For the holidays, I just think this combo is adorable. So this is Alice and Olivia. I paid $15 for this. It's just a very classic blazer, and I liked it for the holidays. I liked it for the fall. This particular style was doing really well. I'm just trying to see if it's any special material, but it's not. It's viscose and rayon and a little bit of Lycra for some stretch. And I'm actually not seeing a size on it either. I would say it's like a medium, but I'll measure. I do include measurements. This was marked at 20, but there was like a little pull here, and so the woman gave it to me for $15. Tasha Palese is a brand that I love to pick up. I love her Southwestern vibe. This is just a popover sweater with like a little bit of a wide neck. It's a size large. The comps on this were also great. This was another one I used the Google Lens on. I took a picture and all of the information came up, and I think this was like a $100 sweater, but it's amazing, that Google Lens. It will save you so much time. But then again, I think I took a picture of this bag and then Rebecca Minkoff bag came up, so it's not always perfect. But if it's a really distinct pattern like those Doc Marten boots or like that Tasha Palese sweater, the stuff should come up right away and you just get so much information so fast. I just feel so blessed as a reseller because I feel like there are so many tools in place that we can use now that make our job easier. I'm trying to think of what this job would have looked like 20 years ago, and it's very different, so I'm grateful for that. Back to the dollar section. I got home and I looked at this and I said, I have zero memory of grabbing this from the dollar section, but I'm kind of happy I did. It's Crofts and Barrows. It is 3X, and it is this beautiful winter scene. How cute is this? It's like this beautiful oatmeal color. It has minor pilling, but little subtle snowflakes. That scene, and then this was $1. Crofts and Barrows, which is a Kohl's brand, but it's a plus size, which is great, and it is a really unique scene. I had checked out. I spent my $86 at that store with the dollar stuff. This was the Saint John's piece that I got at the back of the store. It's an XL. It's a Saint John Sport. No like blow your hair back kind of a piece, but really cute. It's like a little vest. If you can see some of the detail. It's like a periwinkle blue and like a tan with like tiny, very subtle flecks of gold. So really pretty. I think that will photograph nicely. So that's $1. Sorry, Lucky wants to get out. Well, I was all checked out, and then Daniela was checking out, and this was our last stop, and I had my giant bag, that big Christmas bag, and I was at the back of the store just waiting for Daniela. So I decided to go back to the dollar shelf. I went back and this was sitting on top of everything, and I have no idea how I missed this. It's looking a little bit weird on camera, but this is a very substantial piece. The size is cut out, but I would say it's like a size 12 or 14. It's probably from the same woman as that other one, which is an extra large. This is definitely older Saint John. Here's the tag. The detail on this is beautiful, and the buttons are lovely. I mean, this is like something I would list high. So there's the button. So beautiful. And it's a cardigan, like a jacket. It's got the good old fashioned 80s and 90s shoulder pads. The cuffs come up. And I don't know, I said to Daniela, how did we miss that? So this is the cuff, so nice. But anyways, $1. It smells a little bit like perfume. I am going to wash this on my own. It's probably dry clean only, but I am going to just do it on a delicate wash and then not dry it and hang it and just really baby it, but I do want to wash it. So maybe I'll list that for $75 to $100, who knows. I picked up this sweater. This is ALC. I don't know that I've ever found this brand before, but I loved this sweater. It's very sheer, very lightweight. You can kind of see me through it, so you get an idea of how sheer it is. I haven't found any information, and unfortunately the size tag is missing, as well as the fabric tag. And it feels like a wool combo. This was $8, and I did pay up a little bit. I don't know if this was the best buy. I don't have any experience selling this brand, but I know it's a good brand. And if I can find more information on that sweater, that would make me feel better. But I mean, maybe listed at $40 or $50. $50. I don't know. Do you have experience with that brand? Let me know. Does anybody else have trouble with Free People? Sometimes I can't find information on Free People and it drives me crazy. They always have the style numbers on their merchandise, and then I type in that style number and it just doesn't come up. So other times it pops up immediately. This looks like it's never been washed. So it's a V-neck, like not even elbow length sleeves, but it's a midi dress. I love this. If this was my size, I would be all over it. And it's just this like tiered, almost like a little prairie vibe, minus like all the bohemian like embroidery and stuff. But see how it is this just lovely, just this classic dress. I can even picture this with like a big, like chunky boho belt over it, or with some sort of a cardigan sweater, or just have it be totally black classic and wear it with boots, wear it with heels. This is such a versatile dress. It's beautiful. And on just at, I know you can't tell because it's black, but it looks like it's never been washed. The tag is perfectly straight. Like someone maybe wore this once and then donated it, or perhaps never wore it. Can't find exactly what dress it is though, but it's gorgeous, and I did take the picture of it and it didn't come up. Something that basic like a black dress doesn't always have the same results. But we did take a picture of this, and this is Joseph Ribkoff, and I've never picked this brand up before, but I knew the brand, and this really isn't my aesthetic. This was $5.99. I think I was charged as a blazer or a blouse for this. I'm gonna bring this in really close for you. You can see it's almost like a mesh, like a little see-through. I wasn't going to grab it, and then Daniela ran comps, and the comps were really good. So I'm glad I picked it up. I'm gonna look for you. I'm gonna have to pause. I'm gonna show you exactly what I do. So I'm gonna hold this up. I'm gonna go to Google here. Right at the top in the search section is a little thing that looks like a camera lens, and then you can't see. But anyways, I'm gonna hold this like this. It gets inside of the lens. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. And I press search. So, and it even gives you stock photos. This is Joseph Ribkoff multi-jacket style 19259, and it says the website that it's on, and it retails for $229. So that is pretty awesome. It is still on the site actually, and available at half off. That's the image that I found. It's probably hard to see, but yeah, this feature is unbelievable. Let me know if you use Google Lens, because it really makes our life so much easier, but it's also making my haul much longer. This new brand to me, I felt this and I said this has got to be something good. It's called Cortland Park. I love shopping closer to Boston because I always find brands I'm unfamiliar with. This is a silk and cashmere combo boat neck with this lavender neckline. This felt beautiful, and where are we? Cortland Park feather cashmere striped sweater. So these retail for like $188. It's in flawless condition. This was $5.99. So in contrast to when I shop at the bins, when I purchase things when I'm out spending more money, I am looking for things that are going to be at least a minimum of $30. I don't think anything that I've shared with you, unless it was from that dollar pile, is something that I expect to get less than $30 on. If I'm spending $7, $8, $30 on a piece, I am expecting a greater return. I picked these up because they're pajamas. This is an Oscar de la Renta. These are just the silkiest, beautiful pajamas. I don't think they were ever used. They're pink label, size extra large. I think their pajamas are $3.99 or $4.99, and they also have a matching bottom. These are like new. This is an Eileen Fisher sweater. This was not... Are we done? Okay. Eileen Fisher. I got this gorgeous Eileen Fisher cardigan sweater. This cost only $5.99. It was a big Eileen day. I found a lot of Eileen. I put one Eileen piece back. This is like that like olive, army green. Oh my God, he is still blending. So this is a size extra small. But you know their stuff runs big, and it's meant to be an open cardigan, so that I think could easily fit on a small or like a smaller medium size. I grabbed this because their sweatshirts are just $3.99. This is probably one of the rare pieces that I probably won't get $30 for, but it's the new label of J. Crew. I think it's from fall of 2019. It's this cute, just a sweatshirt, but let's face it, sweatshirts are big right now. So here's the problem with this. It's a tassel. It's called like the tassel hoodie. And I don't know what happened to these tassels, but this tassel has seen better days and this tassel is just gone. So I'm going to cut this tassel off and just mark that my tassel hoodie has no tassels. So, but it's still in great condition. Otherwise, probably like 20 bucks on that. Here's another Eileen Fisher. The Eileen pieces I got were fantastic. This is a blazer, but it's in like Eileen knit with like a ton of stretch. It's another piece that I think would just be fantastic for the holidays. This is a small, can't go wrong with this. It's like a basic blazer in a knit. Who doesn't love that? So really nice. I know it's hard to see detail, but it's longer length. Eileen is just one of those crazy brands. Like sometimes she goes and she sells right away. Sometimes she sits for forever and a day, and I wish I had sent her to thread up. So we're gonna list her and we'll see. This is a J. Crew blazer. And this is like the unstructured cotton twill. This is a size 0. Again, a very current label. I think it's from 2019 as well. Really cute buttons. I just love this for the casualness of this. I feel like this just would elevate an outfit. You have a pair of jeans and a t-shirt on, you throw this on and off you go to grab coffee with the girls and you look amazing. So yeah, this is really cute. I do like to list my J. Crew blazers for $50 or more, but that was only $5.99. And last but not least is one more sweatshirt, and it's a little worn, but it is aloe and it is cozy. So it is just kind of this like boxy, slightly cropped. This label is pretty beat up, but I'll probably steam this straight. It's aloe. I will probably mark this at about $30. I also want to wash this and just give it a chance to like fluff up a little bit before I list it. But that is everything. I really think that my return on this stuff is gonna be closer to like $45 per item, just because I have like the Marc Jacobs bag and the John Fluvog and the Libeskind bag. I have some really nice stuff, the Jimmy Choos. So I think that my average selling price is probably gonna be about $45 on average for these. And if I multiply that by 31, we're looking at a return of about $1,395. Let's assume we sell them all on Poshmark, which of course won't happen, but let's take our 20% off. That's 1,116, and now let's subtract our $275 that we shopped with. So I should profit about $841. That's obviously very rough estimates on this, but let's say we will be somewhere between $700 and $1,000 profit on this haul. So not bad for a fun day of shopping with a friend. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. What was your favorite piece? Is there a brand that you never have found before that excited you? Was there a bolo piece in this list? Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell if you want to know when my videos are being released. Because I'm not as consistent on my Wednesdays and Sundays anymore, it's probably a good idea to hit the bell notification, because then you will know when my videos are posted. So thanks so much everybody for watching. I love you guys, and I'll be back soon. Bye.